Konnichiwa, Minas Sakura. You're watching Pokecast. Today's video is going to be a collection look at, and it will be my DS and DSi collection. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for everybody. When I posted the poll to see if everybody wanted to see my collection, I was very pleased with your guys' comments, so thank you. I'd also like to give a shout out to Forrest. You inspired me to go ahead and do this, and I know it's going to be a very long video for certain ones, so certain videos will be in parts due to the fact that some of them are over 300 games in some collections. Decided to go ahead and do this one just because I think it's a fun little one that I have, and I'm going to be able to enjoy this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just do photos of my games, just because I think that'll be a little easier. Also because I don't have a camera to record, so it's a lot easier to do that over recording me holding it up with my webcam. So, I'm going to do that. Only other things that I'll probably be doing is it'll either be a weekly or bi-weekly, hopefully, depending on my schedule. And the only games that I'll be showing images of are the games that either I have still in storage, or somebody's borrowing it, or they're on their way. That way I can at least show you guys a couple of them that I will be having. So that's what I'll be doing. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. Alright, well, I think the best way to start this off is by showing off my DS's. Of course, I have an original in gray. I have my DS Lite in that beautiful burgundy. Unfortunately, my bottom screen is starting to go out, so I have to get myself a new one. And then, of course, I have my DSi with the limited edition Batman sticker on it, because I thought that made it look really nice. And then I have I have a stylist from Lost in Blue 2, which is a pre-order bonus, and a Boogie keychain for the DS game. So I wanted to show those off. Here's a closer look at the stylist. Unfortunately, the water has gone bad, and it does light up, just don't have batteries for it at the moment. Here's a closer look at the keychain. It is a disco ball because you get a boogie. Real quick, here's my few games I have that don't have cases. First one being Paws and Claws, Pet Vet, Helping Hands. I only got this one like this because they sent me the wrong copy, and so I kept it. And of course, what collection would be complete without Metroid Prime Hunter's First Hunt, which was absolutely amazing. So I'm happy to have that part of my collection. And then Easy Piano, which actually, yes, that is a keyboard that plugs right into the DS. It is an amazing little contraption and makes it a lot of fun. Highly recommend getting that one. Here we got my action replays, one for the DSi and one for the DS. I really recommend not using these because of how it could possibly destroy your system if you use the wrong code. Alright, here is most of my big box games. First one up there is my DS Lite Rumble Pack, which I imported from Japan because you couldn't get a DS Lite one in the US unless you bought certain things. Next is Personal Training Walking. For all of you out there who are following me on Twitter, this is where I get my daily pictures that show my walking and categorize it with animals. Over here we have Master Illusion. Comes with a card deck and everything. It helps you learn how to do magic. It's actually really cool. Then of course I have Guitar Hero on Tour and Guitar Hero on Tour Decades with the actual guitars which plug into your DS and DS Lite. Really awesome games. Another big box is Oshari, Majo, Love, and Berry DS Collection Special Pack. It is a card game where you have cards that you scan in to unlock other things in the game. It's a really cool idea, and I'm really fascinated with it. And this right here is just a closer look at the card reader, which is also used for other games as well. Continuing on with my import games, we have To Love Ru, Trouble Waku Waku Rinkan Gaku Hin, which is a romance game with mini games to where you have to use items to touch girls' butts, as far as I can tell from the first game I played. And then the next one right there is Jumped Ultimate Stars, which is the best fighting game on the DS in my personal opinion, which brings characters from over 40 manga into the game. Highly recommend it if you get a hold of it. Here we have 99 no Namida, which is a visual novel. I haven't played this one yet, so I'm not too sure exactly how it will go. And then over here is Daigatsu Band Brothers and Daigatsu Band Brothers Suika Kaioku cartridge. Basically, that is the main game and the expansion pack, which uses the Game Boy Advance slot to add more music to it. It is a button based rhythm-based game. I haven't played it, but I hear it was amazing, so I had to pick it up, especially with the deal I got. It came with the expansion pack included. Next one is one of the coolest things I have for my DS, and that is Battle and Get Pokemon Typing DS with the black Nintendo wireless keyboard. This is basically a keyboard teaching game, but with Pokemon, and yes, it does have a wireless keyboard which you can use on multiple different devices, but it's exclusive to this game. Here we have Hanson X Green Live Deebs with CD. This is a collector's edition, and it's basically a game where you get to go to concerts, you cheer them on, and then it comes with a CD with the music. The next one is Feisenin Ji Hayojo Yotaka ni Ishu up Otona no DS Kai Training. I totally butchered that, but okay for me. As you can see, it does come with an actual camera which plugs into the Game Boy Advance slot, and this is face training to help you do better at smiling and stuff. I'm not quite sure, but hey, it comes with a camera, and I think it's really, really cool. Here we have another game which uses the card reader, and that is Kaiochu Olja Mishi King Super Collection, and it's basically a bug game that you use cards to get more bugs. Next is Keranin Revolution Asumite Charge Kurikira Code. Now, I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce the stars, but as far as I understand, it's a rhythm-based series. And I actually like this one. Here's two more games from the same series. Keranin Revolution Kera Kera Idol Edition and Keranin Revolution Nissan to Isho. I forget which one I've actually tried out of the series, but I know one of them is a rhythm-based game, and I think a couple of more are, and then one I think is a dating sim, I think. Here we have Metabot DS Kabuto version, and it's basically Metabots where you collect different parts for your robot and battle. Next one is Minoto Kimino Piramik Ino. And it's basically a game show where you get to do a lot of crazy and bizarre things. It's actually a lot of fun. Alright, right here's one of my favorite games, and that is Miro Nikisu Rhythm Damishi Oso Tokonakin Orenden 2. what can I say about this game? I mean, this one and all three games are amazing. One of the best rhythm-based games you can get on the DS. Next, of course, we have Naruto Shikyo Ninja Daikisu 4. Haven't played it, so I don't really know. Here we have Nana Lifestaff Dibushu Shushisha Kangi. And it's basically where you get to live the life of Nana and help the band progress. It's actually really cool. And right after that we have Nakayoshi All Stars Mizasi Genkian Idol. I think it's a rhythm-based game. I haven't played this one yet, at least I don't think. Here we have the Nintendo DS Lite browser. I am missing the expansion pack, so I wouldn't be able to use it if it's still usable. Then I have over here Nodami Katabeli, and it's a rhythm-based game which has multiple styles of rhythm-based games in it. Really cool to try this one out. It is based off of an anime as far as I know. Right here we have Orisama Kingdom Kano Manga Modebut o Mokoshisi Doki Doki Love Lesson. This is a dating sim, and that's much as I know. Then of course we have also Takanaki Orenden, which is absolutely amazing, just like the second game and the third game. Must play if you can get your hands on this. Here we got Ororu Daisusasen the game. Senshi Suiken ni Senyo Shiro. Based off of a drama, I think, or an anime, I'm not positive. Over here we got an amazing crossover, and that is Shuen Sunday X Shuen Magazine Netio Dream 9. This is basically a baseball game with anime. And they don't just do anime, baseball anime, they do teams which are actually based off of a group of anime characters coming together. Like in one team you have Ramsatome in it. It is totally amazing and worth getting. Here is a great series based off of a toy line / I know there's an anime for it as well, and that is Pinky Street Keta Keta Music Hour, in the second game, which is Pinky Street Keta Keta Music Night. Worth trying out, and there is collector's editions which come with exclusive toys to the toy line. Here's one game I have to have in every collection if I'm able to, and that is of course a Mahjong game. So Simple DS Series Volume 1, the Mahjong. This is the reprint. And then I have Tamagotchi no Narikera Channel. I haven't played this one, so I don't know exactly what's in this one. Continuing on with the Tamagotchi games, here's Tamagotchi no Puchi Puchi Omisi Ich Gohi Kini, and Tamagotchi no Puchi Puchi Omishi Chi. This is the corner store game. I don't know, I haven't played any of them yet. My final Japanese import has a very long name, and this is basically an educational game which helps you get your kanji correct. That way you can learn it all, as far as I understand. And that is Zaiden Hojin Nimpo Konji Niryoko Kentai Kyo Kai Kyonin Kankin DS2 plus Joyo Konji Jitan. I totally messed it up, but I don't care because I was able to at least try it. And that's basically the game. Here's 3 games I just picked up today, and I haven't tried them, so I have no idea. We got Discovery Kids Pony Paradise, It's a horse game, so I love picking those up. Imagine Movie Star, because I would actually like to get all of the Imagine games for fun. And then Bratz Forever Diamonds. No idea. I like trying out the Brat games, so it'll be fun to see what this one's all about. Alright, going on to my English games. This one here is an import. And that is 100 classic book collection. It is an ebook collection with 100 books in it. Worth getting. You'll really enjoy it, and it works really good. Really like it. Over here we have Adventure Time. Hey Ice King, why did you steal our garbage? I haven't played it yet, but I do like the Adventure Time games, so hopefully this one's going to be another good one. Here we got, again, it's an interactive crime novel, so it's a visual novel. I don't really know how it plays. Over here we have the Ali and AJ Adventure. It's basically a bunch of mini games and based off of whoever these people are. I don't know them, but it's a fun game. Here we got America's Test Kitchen, Let's Get Cooking. Really amazing game because it actually teaches you how to cook, and it has a very good recipe book for you. Really recommend it, and it's super cheap to get a hold of this one, so worth getting. And then we have Army Men, Soldiers of Misfortune. I haven't played it yet, so can't really tell you. Here we have some of our Barbie games that I just recently tried. We have Barbie's Horse Adventures Riding Camp. Really good game, I think. A little bit heavy on the sim, but not too bad. Then we have Barbie Jet Set and Style, which is a really good hair and makeup game. Really fun to play. Here we got Beastly Fanatic Photo. It is a find the difference game. Really good. Don't know the series, but it was good to try. And then I have Big Brain Academy, which is absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried it, it's a must buy for the collection. Here I have Blue Dragon Plus that I got from DScapades. Thank you, buddy. And Brain Age, train your brain in minutes a day. I haven't played Blue Dragon, so I can't say anything about it. But Brain Age is one of my all-time favorite games when it comes to all the fun stuff you get to have with friends. Must play. Recommend it. Here we have Brain Age 2, more training in minutes a day. Not as good as the first one, but still worth trying out. And then we have Burnout Legends. This is the only racing game you need really for your DS if you don't want to do a kart-based game. Here we have Caesar Million's Dog Whisperer. It's a interesting thing. It's based off the show, and that's basically what it is. And then we have Chrono Trigger, which is absolutely stunning on the DS, and an RPG worth getting, especially if you gotta get it now before the price even goes higher. Here we have Clubhouse Games. If you only want to get one game for your DS where you can play with friends, this is the one to get. Then over here we have the Codebreaker, which is another one I got for my podcast. Still don't recommend using these if you can avoid doing it, because they're not the safest thing to use. Here we have Diva Girls Divas on Ice. Just tried it out, and it's actually a rhythm-based game with several different types of rhythm-based things you get to do. It's actually really good. Then we have Death Jr. and the Science Fair of Doom. Actually really like this one, and I definitely need to beat it. It's a lot of fun. Here we have Titanium. I think I said that right. The Ward, and it basically is the Silent Hill mixed with Doom on the DS. Absolutely stunning. And then right here is Deep Labyrinth, which is personally my absolute favorite RPG for the DS, because it's a first-person RPG, and it's fantastic. Here we have Elebits, The Adventures of Kai and Zero. It's actually really good. Not as good as the first game, but it's because it's slightly different, but still worth playing, and I think they did a good job with it. Then over here we have Elite Beat Agents, which is the second game in the also talking Renden series, and the only English one they actually made. worth playing. All 3 of them. Highly recommend them. Feel the Magic XYXX, one of Sega's best series actually. This is the first game that they made for the DS, and I absolutely love it. It was just crazy mini games trying to save the girl of your dreams. Fantastic. And then we have here flash focus visual vision training in minutes a day. Really good game. A lot of fun little things they have in there. Definitely worth a try. We have Fabulous Finds. It is a hidden object game, and then you get to sell them at a yard sale. It's actually pretty cool. I like that one. Then right here is one of my gems, and that is Game & Watch Gallery. Oh, I was so happy I was able to get both of the games before you were unable to get them anymore. Absolutely worth it if you can get a hold of it regardless. Here's the second one, Game & Watch Gallery, Game & Watch Collection 2, and it's such a beautiful game. Like I said, if you can get a hold of it, do it. Over here is Girl Time. Everything you need for a hip happening life. And it's a lie. The game sucks. Well, some of the mini games are fun, but it's a waste of time. Here are my extra copies of Guitar Hero. I needed a second copy mainly because why not? It's fun to have them on the shelf and in the box. Disney's High School Musical, Making the Cut. I don't know if I've actually played this one yet. I played a couple of the other ones, so can't really say. And then Hotel Dusk, Room 215. Absolutely stunning game. I'm still working on beating this one. If you haven't played it, do it. iCarly is basically a mini-game compilation based on the show. It's weird. It's fun, but weird. I Heart Geeks is basically the Incredible Machine. You just have to build things to do certain things. A lot of fun and actually very surprising because the name is very deceptive. It's just, you need to try it. I Spy Universe is exactly what it is. It's part of the I Spy series. Worth playing. Short game, but totally worth it. Then over here, Izuma, Legend of the Unemployed Ninja. Another one of my gems I have. I have the whole set, which is great. It is a mystery dungeon or a roguelike dungeon type game. Best of luck beating it. It's not easy. And like I said, luckily I was able to get the second game in the Izuna series. I heard this one goes for a lot, so luckily I got it before it went up. Then I have Jam Sessions 2. This is an amazing game. You actually can play guitar on your DS. Haven't tried this one, so I don't know how good this one is compared to the first game. Here we got Junior Classic Books and Fairy Tales. Basically 120 stories in there. Really good. Another one worth getting because you get a lot of great stories to read. Then we have Kung Fu Panda, which actually isn't too bad. They just use a lot of stylish moving and stuff like that in there, but a good game. And of course I have at least one Zelda game, and that is The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Fun game, really hard at times, but totally worth playing. Then over here we have Lufia, I think I said that right? Courses of the Sinistals. Haven't played it, so I couldn't say anything about it. Madagascar 2, Escape from Africa. Haven't played it yet, so I can't say. Hopefully it's as good as the other ones I've played, though. Metroid Prime Hunters. Need I say more? This is, I think, was the first Metroid Prime I beat. And loved the online mode. Oh my gosh. So sad it's down now. Monster High Ghoul Spirits is actually not a bad game. I really genuinely enjoy the Monster High games. My Baby Girl. Basically, don't waste your money unless you're collecting it and buy the Wii version, because then you get My Baby Girl and My Baby Boy in one pack and you save money. My Japanese coach and my Spanish coach are phenomenal games. They do a really great job at teaching you how to read and write both languages. If you're going to learn how to do one of these languages, see if you can find these for the DS. Totally worth it, and they're good. Here we have my weight loss coach and my healthy cooking coach. Now the weight loss coach, you do have to use a pedometer, but it is for the DS and DSi only. That's why I don't use it, and it's super bulky. Then my healthy cooking coach is basically a lot of organic, vegetarian, and meals like that. It's actually really good. It does teach you how to cook them, and not bad. My stop smoking coach with Alan Cure. Alan Cure's Easy Way. I don't smoke. I picked this up because I want to get all my my coach series games. I guess it works, but like I said, I don't smoke, so the things that were shown in the game don't apply to me. MCF, Mystery Case Files, Millionaire. Haven't played it yet, so I can't say anything of what it is yet. Here we got Namco Museum DS. Haven't actually played this one, but I recognize several of the games. I just don't think I've played each of the newer updates of the games. Totally worth getting. Natural Geographic Panda. You can take care of a panda. I actually really enjoyed this one, so worth playing if you like taking care of pandas. 999, 9 hours, 9 people, 9 doors. Phenomenal game and totally worth playing it if you get the opportunity. New Super Mario Brothers is absolutely amazing. I have enjoyed playing through the game. I think I have like one world left to go, but ooh, it's been so much fun. Worth getting the DS version and having fun with it. Here we have the Nintendo DS Lite browser. This is the US version, and that is the expansion pack which I'm missing from my Japanese one. And then we have Pack Pick, which is an amazing puzzle game. I remember when I first picked this up, I absolutely hated the game. It's just because it's slightly buggy. But you basically draw a Pac-Man, and he goes and eats the ghost. It's a really good puzzle game. Here we have personal training cooking and personal training math. The cooking game is just like all the other ones I've shown you before. You learn how to cook different foods. It's a lot of fun to use. And then the math one, this is another one I got from DScapades, and it's actually a really good math game. Definitely worth trying out both of these. Here we have Paws and Claws Pet Vet Helping Hands. Like I said, I have another copy of it, but it's the second game, even though it doesn't say it's the second game, it really is. And I haven't tried it, so I don't know. Then we have Pets, Hamsters, Superstars. Basically, you get to take care of a hamster and do wacky, wild mini games, including hamster curling. Yes, weird. Pets, Wild Animals, Dolphins, and Pets, Wild Animals, Tigers. I've only tried the dolphin one, and you're basically some kids who get to go to your uncle's island zoo and start taking care of animals. That's about as much as I know about it. And then the tiger one I haven't tried yet, so I don't really know if it's the same thing or not. But it's actually some pretty fun games. And of course, I have Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2. Oh, I absolutely love playing Black. Beat it, enjoyed it. I haven't beaten Part 2 yet, but so far not too bad. I don't need to say much more because it's Pokemon. Pokemon Dash and Pokemon Diamond. Dash is an amazing racing game, and worth playing if you get the opportunity. It took me forever to get a complete in-box copy of it, but I finally did it. Diamond, another phenomenal one. Beat it, enjoyed it. You need to play it if you haven't yet. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time, and Pokemon Platinum. Mystery Dungeon, absolutely phenomenal game. Definitely need to get a little bit into it. And if you can get the Game Boy Advance red one, you can actually unlock more things through the GBA port. Then Platinum, another one I just need to beat. I haven't really got into it, but another one that is definitely worth playing because you get some new things in there. Pokemon Trazi, the best Pokemon game in my opinion for the DS, and good luck getting a hold of it. I've heard that the price has gone up like crazy, but if you can, best Pokemon game because it's it's one of the top 5 puzzle games on the system. Then you have Pokemon White. I haven't beaten it yet. I played Black before I played White, but still worth playing both of them to get everything because that's the fun part. Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. I've been told I need to start this one, I need to try it, and I need to beat it, and get all the other ones too. I will eventually. Puss in Boots. It's actually a rhythm-based game. Not bad. I do recommend this one for some fun. Puyo Pop Fever. This game is awesome. Love the artwork, love the music. Hates how the computer cheats like crazy, but worth playing. Resident Evil Deadly Silence. This is actually the first way I beat Resident Evil 1. Original, kind of, if you want to call it, because I actually went back and I beat the original, and then I beat the DS version of it. Really love what they did with it, and still want to highly recommend it to anybody to pick up because it's so much fun. The Rub Rabbits. This is the sequel to Feel the Magic, and it's even better. I don't know how they were able to do it, but they succeeded in making a phenomenal sequel, and must play if you enjoy that one. Rubik's World. Haven't played it yet, so I can't really say much about it. All I know is that it's going to be evil because it's Rubik's. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's basically a bunch of mini games as you play through the movie, basically. It's not terrible. It's actually kind of fun. I recommend picking it up just for the heck of it, really. Then Scribblenauts. Write anything, solve everything. Haven't actually ever played the DS version, so I don't know how good this one is, but I know the series is a brutally evil puzzle game. A lot of fun. Here we have Silly Bands. Unfortunately, I do not have the exclusive Silly Bands that came with it, but basically it's Angry Birds, and it's a lot of fun. Then we have Spectrobes. It's basically, it's more like Jade Cocoon than it is like Pokemon, but it's basically a Pokemon game, and not bad. Harder than Pokemon, but worth playing if you guys are looking for something different. And of course, they made a second one, Spectrals Beyond the Portals. Haven't played the second one, so I don't know about it. Then we have SpongeBob's Atlantis SquarePantis. I think I played this one. If this is the one I did a video on, I accidentally got the Spanish edition and I had a very funny video playing it, and it's, that is the one I did, and it's actually a really good game. It was funny because that's the version I had to play when I was doing my video. Good game. SpongeBob Truth or Square. I don't know if I played this one yet, but SpongeBob says it's going to be a fun game. Then we have Spore Creatures, which is a really good RPG game where you get to play gold and make your own creature and then level them up. And somehow they made this one even weirder than the original game. Style Lab Jewelry Design. This is a game that was unique because you could actually design your own jewelry and then upload it to the website and actually pay to have them make it and send it to you. It's actually a really cool game how they have it all set up. Then you get that extra feature. Sadly, that feature's gone now. Then we have Super Monkey Ball Touch and Roll. Amazing game, pure evil, and good luck beating this game. Worth getting. Tetris DS. What can I say about this game, really? Before we got Tetris Effect, it was the best Tetris game that came out. The online modes were absolutely phenomenal, and my story behind that is I got 99 wins in a row to 0 while playing online. Then I made the mistake and I went on when the Japanese players went on, and I lost 100 times before I beat one. So I literally was at 100 wins, 100 losses. Thank you, Japan. Then over here we have Tony Hawk Motion, and that is the device you need to use. It's unplayable without the device, and then there's even a game included. It's actually really cool how it works. It's surprising how well it works. Trauma Center Under the Knife and Trauma Center Under the Knife 2. Basically, you get to perform surgeries and all that, and your main character has a godlike ability to save people. If you haven't tried these ones, it's worth it. Just don't be squeamish, because yeah. But otherwise than that, not bad. Touch Detective and Touch Detective and a half. This is basically a point-and-click adventure. Amazing. Never got around to actually beating the first one, so I haven't even touched, no pun intended, the second game. But worth it if you're looking for a nice little point-and-click, which will drive you crazy. Here we have Touch Master. 23 games included and all that. Haven't played it yet, so I don't know, but it's a good series to what I've heard. And Beautiful Joe. Double Trouble. Absolutely fantastic game, and it lives up to the Beautiful Joe. You gotta be really good and able to beat this game. I cannot beat this game. I can't beat any of them because they get so hard later in the game, and it's worth it, but get ready for one of the more challenging games on the DS. Viva Pinata Pocket Paradise. I don't think I've played this one yet, so I can't really say, but it's based off of the series, the Xbox 360 games, but I think it's more based off of the first one and not the party game. I think, I don't know. And then over here we have a hugely missed opportunity, Warriors where DSi, and in this game you got to make your own mini games. However, you were not allowed to upload them like you could on Mario Maker, and that is what I personally think destroyed the game. You could at least link it up with your Wii U copy to play it on the Wii U, but Nintendo, you dropped the ball on that one. Warriors Where Touched, phenomenal. Play it. It's one of the best games you'll have on the DS for something bizarre. Then we have The World Ends With You. I still haven't played it. It is a rhythm-based RPG action, I think it is. I really need to try it, but I hear it's a really hard RPG. Worth it, and definitely a little bit harder one to get. Right here we have Zoo Vet, Endangered Animals. Haven't played yet, so I can't really say. And then of course Pokemon Heart Gold. It is 100% complete. I used that pedometer like crazy. Is the pre-order that I got with it, and right over there is my pre-orders I got with Platinum and Diamond, and yeah, so a little bit more fun things. Moving on to my DSi collection, I have 3 of the 4 games that came out. First one being Face Trainer, and this is why I actually have the Japanese version, because the DSi games are region locked and you cannot play them outside of the region, which sucks. Then you have Photo Showdown, which basically allows you to take photos of different things, which then turns them into creatures. So it's weird to what I understand. I just haven't played it yet. Then we have System Flaw, which is basically the face shooter from the 3DS. You actually use a camera to search for things, shoot them, and attack them. Really fun game. And then I just need to get one more, but that is the most expensive one, and it happens to be a hair designing game, I think, or something like that. And it's expensive, so I don't have that one. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing my collection. Once again, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that was leaving. Yeah, all your comments really made me smile, so thank you about that. I collect for fun. There's not really anything I won't collect. So even if people tell me, oh, this is a horrible game, I will go out and I'll pick that up specifically because people tell me it's a horrible game, and I like to try them for myself. And I tend to enjoy a lot of really bad games, so I like to go and pick up a lot of the games that I think people will be like, oh, Barbie, oh, Imagine, oh, and stuff like that, because I like to try them out for myself, because usually it turns out that the games are actually a lot of fun. And then every so often I find ones like, why did I do this? Type thing. There were several more games that I just want to mention that I did get from DScapade. Thanks again for doing a good trade with me. I'm very happy. It's hard for me to keep track of every single game, where it came from. But yeah, if you guys are looking for an amazing DS collection and reviews and stuff, check out his channel. It's stunning when it comes to the DS. I mean, that's really the only place you really need to go at times to get some good DS games. So yeah, any questions below, please don't hesitate to ask. I will answer them and let you guys know if anything you would like to know about DS games and what I usually go for. So thank you guys again. I had so much fun doing this. I will try and get more videos up, but I'll definitely have to do parts to some of them due to the fact of how long this one was, and I don't want to go over an hour per video, so I'll have to do that, and might have to do it bi-weekly just because of how big some of these videos are going to get. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is T. Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.